Our documentary. It's today.
Oh. Today?
Yeah.
Just give me a second, I'll be right back.
Alright. So show us like all your studios and like how you make all this.
Yeah. Well, that's what I was going to do anyways.
So I'm a big fan of like listening to Long Ago, and people want to know, like they've been asking me, like how do you play it, like how do you?
That's basically, I think I know you're talking. A lot of people having problems with that first riff, so
Yeah.
there you go. Somebody's just going to figure out the hand coordinates on it. And let's see, it goes to society.
Pretty good. So your project on Run, Run, and Run, why'd you like not make the music video?
Well, I had all the projects ready and everything for it, but I'll take you over there. I'll show you all the stuff I have for it. So.
You see what you hear, what you cannot, and you breathe a witness until you had enough.
These were the projects that I was supposed to do from long ago. Hey, run. If I pick a camera now, you can see it. That was supposed to be the ghoulish house, okay? Here's the church. And my building over here. Another one. Kind of reminds me of Sesame Street. But that lights up inside. I have the light lit up, a little light in there, right there. I'm gonna have a puppet walk on the boardwalk here. As you can see, it's long, but it slides with a puppet walk. And I'm just gonna walk along with these. You got the beach, blue skies, all this stuff. But I never went there.
What happened?
Well, you know, the problem is it was all finger puppets and a little hard to go around and ask kids, you know, hey, you want to come do a finger puppet show? I ain't doing that. So, you know, I didn't have enough fingers. That would just be weird. I understand that would be a little freaky, so, you know. So it didn't work out, you know what I mean?
So, is that one of the houses?
That? No. That's this is the house I was born and raised in, but the problem is, well, you know, it's good for little people, man. It's like, hello. If you put it in a light, you can see better. I furnished every room in there and everything. I love to build stuff, but you know, it's kind of the house I was growing up in, but I fucked it up, so it's not my house. So I stopped doing it. But see, this was my kitchen area. The problem is the kitchen had overlap, and these rooms were actually back here, so I kind of like scrunched it up a bit, but it still came out really nice. But I'm gonna give it to my grandkid. That's it.
So, did you make that too? That boat right there?
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
Mostly glue sticks, man. I love pirate ships, you know. I come from Staten Island, New York, you know. I love the sea. My grandfather used to have all the awesome looking, he had a big pirate ship wheel in his house and everything, you know, very oceanic. I love oceanic shit. Which is a surprise why I live here in West Virginia.
So, who influenced you to make music?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Who influenced you to make music?
And a lot, you know. I mean, Black Sabbath, we got Pink Floyd, you know. I love Pink Floyd. I mean, they were so mysterious, and that's kind of like what I'm trying to do, you know. I want to make my music is just a music of horror movies. I love doing movies too. I love creating, you know, stories. And that's what Simple Iris is. It's basically a whole story. And so is Eternal Warfare. Definitely them two, and Beatles, of course. I love the Beatles. And Ozzy Osbourne, you know, he was influential, but I mean, he didn't really do much instruments, but he had an amazing voice. You know, I thought he was really great in the 80s and early 90s. I love the guy. I just think he needs to retire, though. You know, I mean, his voice is going. You can tell when you hear it on the radio. It's just, come on, you know. And a lot of other bands, you know, like in the 90s and stuff. There was a lot of influentials there because the 90s era was a very underground popularity time, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of the bands on there, they didn't make money, but they loved doing what they did, just like I. And you know, we played at clubs and just have a kick-ass time, you know, without all, you know, the stress of worrying about contracts or trying to make millions of dollars. It was more of a fun thing to do than it was about, you know, worrying more about money, because that's where compassion comes from. It's more from the music, not for fucking money. And that's why I give my shit away, you know. I don't charge them, you know. I don't expect them to go on Amazon and pay for it. I mean, that's ridiculous. You know, you want to listen to my music, go to YouTube, Pandora, whatever, man. You don't need to do all that shit. You don't have to do that. I do ask you to GoFundMe to help me with a little bit with financial stuff, because I don't make money, you know. I'm one of those struggling musicians like everybody else. Every musician struggles. I don't care who he is. So there's top fucking musicians that are broke. You know, I love Stabbing Western. You know, Chris can't remember his last name, but regardless, he lost his contract and he makes no money. That dude still goes out. He's 50 years old, 50-something years old, and he still goes out there and does his thing. Because he has love, he has compassion for what he does. And that's what music is, man, compassion. It has nothing to do with money. If you look for money, then you're just going to be a Taylor Swift, maybe? Okay, great. But, you know, if you really love music, you don't care about the money. And that's my theory. So.